It's official. Winter has made its first appearance in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. The landscape has transformed almost overnight, with a fresh layer of snow blanketing the forests, fields, and quiet towns. For many residents, this is a magical time of year, when the world seems to slow down, and the familiar sights of autumn are suddenly replaced by the crisp, clean beauty of winter. The first snow always brings a sense of excitement and anticipation, as people look forward to the coming months of winter, activities, and cozy nights indoors. While the lower peninsula clings to fall, Negaunee woke up to a beautiful dusting of snow this past Saturday. The contrast was striking. Autumn leaves still clung to the trees, their vibrant reds and golds peeking through a delicate layer of white. It's a scene that perfectly captures the transition between seasons, as if nature itself can't quite decide whether to hold on to fall or embrace winter. For families in Negaunee, it was a morning of surprise and delight, with children rushing to the windows to see the first snowflakes of the season. It wasn't a blizzard, but it's the first real sign that the seasons are changing. The gentle snowfall was enough to coat the ground and rooftops, creating a soft, quiet atmosphere that only a fresh snow can bring. For many, this first snow is a welcome sight, signaling the start of winter traditions. Hot cocoa, snowball fights, and evenings spent by the fire. It's also a reminder that the days are getting shorter and colder, and that it's time to start preparing for the months ahead. Michigan's November is a tale of two states: autumn in the south, winter in the north. While the Upper Peninsula is already wrapped in a winter wonderland, the Lower Peninsula is still enjoying the last days of fall. The state is divided by more than just geography. It's a split between two seasons, each with its own unique beauty. In the south, people are raking leaves and savoring the final warm afternoons, while in the north, snow boots and winter coats are coming out of storage. This first snow is a reminder to dig out your hats, gloves, and maybe even the snow shovel. It's time to check your winter gear, make sure your car is ready for icy roads, and stock up on essentials for the colder months. For many Michiganders, this is a familiar routine, one that marks the true beginning of winter. There's a sense of community as neighbors help each other prepare, sharing tips and stories about winters past. The UP's higher elevation and proximity to Lake Superior mean they get winter first, while Detroit and Grand Rapids stay snow-free a bit longer. The lake acts as a giant weather machine, creating unique conditions that bring early snow to the north, while the south remains relatively mild. This difference is something Michiganders have come to expect, and it's part of what makes the state's weather so fascinating. Each region experiences the changing seasons in its own way, adding to Michigan's rich tapestry of landscapes and traditions. It's a preview of the lake effect snow machine gearing up for the season. As cold air moves across the warmer waters of Lake Superior, it picks up moisture and drops it as snow over the Upper Peninsula. This phenomenon can lead to heavy snowfall in a matter of hours, transforming the landscape and creating perfect conditions for winter sports. Residents know to keep an eye on the forecast, as lake effect snow can be unpredictable and intense. As we look at the week ahead, expect wind, rain, and a big temperature drop. The weather is shifting quickly and everyone should be prepared for sudden changes. Gusty winds will strip the last leaves from the trees, while rain and dropping temperatures will make roads slick and travel more challenging. It's a good time to check your home for drafts. Make sure your heating system is working, and plan for the colder days to come. Will the snow line move south? We'll break it down. But for now, hats off to the UP for kicking off winter. The first snow is always a cause for celebration, a sign that the long, cold season has officially begun. Whether you love winter or dread it, there's no denying the beauty and excitement of that first snowfall. It brings people together, sparks memories, and reminds us all of the power and wonder of nature. Ready or not, Michigan November is here. The days ahead will bring more snow, colder temperatures, and the unmistakable feeling that winter has arrived. So, bundle up, enjoy the changing scenery, and get ready for another unforgettable Michigan winter. Let's jump into the forecast for Sunday, November 2nd. Expect a blustery day, highs in the 40s for most, but Monroe and the southeast could see low 50s. The real story is the wind gusts up to 50 mph in the UP, especially near Lake Superior. Secure loose items and be cautious if you're driving, especially in the north. Rain moves in by evening, starting in the UP and spreading south overnight. It's a quick system, no flooding, just a period of rain. By Monday morning, most of the rain will be gone. Sunday's takeaway: brace for wind, expect overnight rain, and get ready for a dynamic week. Monday's commute should be improving as the rain exits. Monday, November 3rd, starts windy as the system exits. Expect gusts up to 35 mph in the lower peninsula during the morning commute. Hold on to your coffee and drive carefully. Winds calm down by afternoon as high pressure returns. Most of the state dries out, with only a few lingering showers in the north and east. Clouds will give way to some sunshine later in the day. Highs will be in the upper 40s to near 50, but it'll feel cooler with the wind. Dress in layers. Wind chill will make a difference. Monday is all about transition. Windy to calm, wet to dry. Tuesday is your breather, calm, mild, and perfect for outdoor chores. Winds drop to a gentle 15 mph, and highs reach the low to mid-50s in the lower peninsula. Expect a mix of sun and clouds, making for a beautiful autumn day. High pressure brings stability, but it's only temporary. Enjoy the calm. Wednesday's wind is already lining up to return. No rain, no heavy jackets needed, just a classic, pleasant November day. Take advantage, because the wind machine cranks up again soon. Tuesday is the calmest day of the week. Wednesday brings the wind roaring back across Michigan. Gusts of 25 to 40 mph will sweep the state, especially in the afternoon. Secure your trash cans and be cautious on the roads. Crosswinds will be strong. Precipitation chances are low, but a stray rain or wet snow shower could hit the UP. The lower peninsula stays dry but blustery. Highs reach the low 50s, but it'll feel colder with the wind. After Wednesday, winds ease up for a quieter Thursday. November's on-again, off-again wind pattern is in full swing. As the weekend approaches, you'll likely hear meteorologists and weather enthusiasts talking about something called an Alberta Clipper. But what exactly is it, and why does it matter for our weather here in Michigan? Let's break it down. An Alberta Clipper is a specific type of fast-moving, low-pressure weather system that originates in the Canadian province of Alberta. These systems are known for their speed and their ability to travel quickly across the northern United States, often making a beeline straight for the Great Lakes region. This fast-moving system races down from Canada, often developing rapidly as it crosses the Rockies and then surges southeastward. As it barrels through, it brings with it gusty winds and a sharp, noticeable drop in temperatures. You might notice the sky darkening and the wind picking up speed, all signs that the Clipper is on its way. Unlike some other storm systems, Alberta Clippers don't linger. They move quickly, sometimes crossing entire states in just a day or two. One of the defining features of a Clipper is that it doesn't carry much moisture. That means you won't usually see heavy soaking rains or blizzards with these systems. Instead, what they lack in precipitation, they make up for in cold. Clippers usher in a blast of cold, dry Canadian air, dropping temperatures quickly and making it feel much more like winter almost overnight. The air behind a Clipper is often noticeably drier and chillier, and you'll feel that change as soon as the system passes. As the Clipper moves through and exits the region, the winds shift to come from the northwest. This wind direction is key. It opens the door for even colder air to pour in from the Canadian prairies. You might see flags snapping in the wind, or trees bending as the gusts pick up. The northwest wind is a classic sign that the Clipper has passed and that colder, more wintry air is settling in. On Friday, as the Clipper approaches, you can expect a period of rain and gusty winds. Streets may be slick, and umbrellas will be out in force as people try to stay dry. But the real story isn't just the rain, it's what comes after. Once the Clipper moves through, the temperature drops rapidly, and the wind continues to howl, setting the stage for a dramatic change in weather. That surge of cold air, rushing over the still warm waters of the Great Lakes, creates the perfect setup for lake-effect snow. When cold, dry air passes over the relatively warmer lake water, it picks up moisture and energy, leading to the development of snow showers, and sometimes intense snow squalls. You might see mist rising off the lakes and waves crashing along the shoreline as the cold air interacts with the water. The result? Localized, intense snow bands that can dump several inches of snow in a short period, especially in the traditional lake-effect snow belts. Roads can become slick and visibility can drop quickly in these narrow but powerful snow bands. Not everyone will see heavy snow. but those in the path of these bands will definitely notice the difference. This weekend's Alberta Clipper is a classic two-part event. First, we'll see rain and wind on Friday as the system moves in. Then, as the Clipper passes, and the cold air rushes in, we'll transition to a much colder pattern with the potential for snow on Saturday and Sunday. The change can be dramatic. One day you're dealing with rain and wind, and the next, you're waking up to snow and much colder temperatures. For Michigan, this is the classic setup for the season's first widespread snow chance in the Lower Peninsula. It's a reminder that winter is just around the corner, and that Alberta Clippers play a big role in bringing those first real tastes of wintry weather to our region. The weekend is off to a wet and blustery start as a fast-moving Clipper system sweeps into Michigan on Friday. Rain will be widespread, and the wind will be hard to ignore. Gusts could rattle windows and send leaves swirling down the street. If you're heading out, expect to dodge puddles and feel the sting of wind-driven rain. It's the kind of day where an umbrella is a must, but you'll want to hold on tight. Temperatures will hover in the upper 40s to low 50s, but with the dampness and wind, it'll feel chillier than the numbers suggest. The air will have that raw, unsettled edge that makes you reach for an extra layer. Streets will glisten under the gray sky, and the wind will keep things feeling unsettled all day long. As Friday night arrives, the weather takes a turn. Winds will shift to the northwest, ushering in a much colder air mass. You'll notice the temperature dropping quickly after sunset, and the wind will have a sharper, colder bite. It's the kind of night where you'll want to stay inside, listening to the wind howl outside your window. With that colder air pouring in, rain showers could start to mix with or even change over to snow, especially in the lake effect belts of western and northern Michigan. Roads could get slick in spots, and you might wake up Saturday to a dusting, or even a quick accumulation, on grassy surfaces and rooftops. Saturday and Sunday are shaping up to be classic November days, cold, windy, and with the potential for bursts of snow, especially downwind of the Great Lakes. The wind will whip across open areas, blowing snow sideways and making it feel even colder. If you're traveling, be prepared for rapidly changing conditions, especially near the lake shores. Lake effect snow is always unpredictable. One town could be buried under several inches of snow, while just a few miles away, the sun might peek through the clouds. It's a patchwork of winter weather, and it can change quickly, so keep an eye on the forecast if you're on the move. Highs this weekend may struggle to get out of the 30s, and with the wind, it'll feel even colder. Wind chills could dip into the 20s at times. You'll see people bundled up in heavy coats, scarves, and gloves, their breath visible in the frosty air. It's a big change from the milder weather we had just a few days ago. This is a dramatic shift from earlier in the week, when sunshine and milder temperatures made it feel more like fall than winter. Now, winter is making its presence known in a hurry, and the landscape is transforming before our eyes. If you have weekend plans, make sure to bundle up and prepare for winter's early arrival. Whether you're heading to a football game, running errands, or just taking a walk, you'll want to dress in layers and keep those hats and gloves handy. The cold is here to stay, at least for now. All of this is thanks to that speedy Clipper system racing through the region, bringing a quick but powerful taste of winter weather. Stay safe, stay warm, and keep an eye on the skies as Michigan transitions into the colder season. Why the uncertainty about snow? It's all about the models. The American GFS and European Euro models disagree on how much snow we'll see. The Euro is conservative, cold, but not much snow. The GFS is aggressive, lots of lake effect snow possible. Our forecast blends both. Expect cold, with a chance for snow, especially in the lake effect belts. As the weekend nears, models will get more data and forecasts will sharpen. That's why it's important to check for updates throughout the week. Michigan weather is always evolving. Stay tuned. With wind, rain, and snow on the way, here's your Michigan weather checklist. Secure loose items outside before the wind hits, especially Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Dress in layers to handle temperature swings and wind chills. Get your car winter ready. Check tires, wipers, and washer fluid. Find your snow shovel and ice salt now. Don't wait for the first flake. Stay updated on the forecast, especially as the weekend approaches. Weather changes fast. Check daily for the latest. Be proactive, not reactive, and you'll be ready for whatever Michigan throws your way. Stay safe, stay prepared, and enjoy the wild ride of a Michigan November.